As you work with Excel, many times you'll be using a mouse or a trackpad, and of course, the keyboard too. The mouse pointer, as we currently see it, is probably in its most common appearance that of a three-dimensional plus sign, but the mouse pointer is context sensitive. If we are about to make a change, for example, the width of a column, we're going to be positioning the mouse perhaps in the column itself. Notice how the pointer now is a black down arrow, or if we put on a column boundary, it's a double left-right arrow. If we position it on a row boundary, it's a double up-down arrow. As we point into the menu, the mouse generally is an arrow. Also, notice that if you put the mouse pointer in the lower right-hand corner of the active cell, it becomes a different kind of plus, very thin, so we get used to the idea that the mouse pointer changes as we work with Excel. Now, in working with different workbooks, I currently have opened a workbook called O1 Getting Started. I also have another workbook open as well. On the View tab in the ribbon, if you point to the choice called Switch Windows, click that icon. You will, if you have more than one file open, see the other file name. You can easily get back and forth by switching the commands here. It's not uncommon to be working with multiple workbooks at the same time. In a workbook like this that has 5 or 6 sheets, if you want to switch sheets, more often than not you're likely to use the mouse. In other words, I'm looking at the 2014 budget right now. Maybe I want to look at the employees worksheet, so with the mouse I'll point to the employees sheet and click, and now we're looking at that sheet. If you do have a workbook that's January, February, March, etc., if you're on the March sheet, you don't have to stop and think that April's next, so as an alternate way, you can press Ctrl plus page down to move one sheet to the right or Ctrl plus page up to move one sheet to the left. In working with different workbooks or in workbooks that have many worksheets, you do want to feel comfortable in navigating back and forth between them. Although, you can do these with commands, there are also, as we suggested here, keystroke shortcuts. You want to have a sense that you're in control of where your data resides and how to get to it quickly.